it would still only be a couple of months, but well, the featherweight belt is not active, so I am an active champion, so I will keep my belt and I will go up and add more belts. That's what we must do here. There's no vacating, and that's not happening. I mean, who else has he faced like me? Who else is there like me in the game? Ever in the history of the game? Who has ever done what I've done? Who has been like me?
I feel, Eddie, I've nothing against. Careful, be careful. I've nothing against Edward. Or what? Or what? Careful. What you gonna do? Or what? You gonna do something over there? Be careful. Shut your fucking mouth. I run New York. I run this whole shit. And Mystic Mac predicts I'm gonna KO you inside 1 round. Shout out Drizzy Drake. Started from the bottom, now I'm here. Life is so fucking good. How do I look? What the fuck is he wearing? He looks like a little breakdancer or something, a little 12-year-old breakdancer, bitch. What the fuck? He's 40. You're 40 years of age. Dress your fucking age. Carrying a school bag on stage. What are you doing with a school bag on stage? You can't even read. 40 years old carrying a school bag. The man doesn't even fucking read.
Back-to-back gate records in the MGM. This is trending as the highest pay-per-view. Dollar, I believe, said of all time for the UFC. So, at 27 years of age, with every record in the book.
The end of 2015 means the end of the featherweight division. They are all dead in the water. It's done. If the Brazilian shows up, I hope he does. Who knows? He's petrified. He's the so-called pound for pound #1, but he's quaking in his boots over there. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I hope he shows up. But if he shows up December 12th, the division will be killed, like I predicted. And then it's on to the 155, stuck in the mud division.
I'm going to sprint straight for him. I won't give him a second. I'm going to go in with my hands raised. I'm going to be talking to him while I'm whooping him at the same time, the same way I do to them all.
When a man is close to death, they try and buddy up together, you know. They know it's over for them, so let them be little pally pals all of a sudden now. But he pulled out that contest with all of the talk, all of the build-up, and not one mention of the fans that flew over, not one mention of nothing. So we are different people, me and him. And if he grows a set of balls, he'll get it as well. His time will come.
$4.2 billion. $4.2 billion. That's what I'm worth to this company. All I know is that I will be there December 12th, like I always am there. People are always saying about the talk, and I talk, and I talk, and I talk, but guess fucking what? I back it up. I back it up.
And then they could try and claim that I need to earn my stripes. Earn my stripes. How many UFC featherweights have headlined an event? This is a big ass event. This is the biggest event. This is the fastest selling event in UFC history. There was tickets for the weigh-ins. There was a countdown show for this fight night. But yes, silence. You know, so they can make it out as if they want it, but when it appears before them, they go quiet. Silence. The structure of the face becomes blurry almost, and eventually, like, it just becomes blank. There is no eyes, there is no definition, it's just a blank face and a new body type. That's the way it seems to always go. The emotions are gone. I don't know what it is. I don't see them as a person. I see them as a frame, I just see the anatomy. I don't see anything in the division that troubles me, not one of them. They don't move like I move, they don't think like I think, and they don't talk like I talk. That's my confidence. If you've been following me or him, you know there's been subtle digs over the course of last year, maybe the last 2 years, where he's going to say this and say that, but now all of a sudden he's a scared little brother of some sort. So let's see what he has to say. I'm here for a fight and a check, and that's it. Fuck the belt. Of course you can bring him into the cage against me, because there won't be a scratch on me, there won't be a mark on my face. I'll be almost more fresher in that octagon after the fight than Jose will be sitting in the crowd. So one thing I do know is that I have a clear vision that gold belt is around my waist by the end of this year.
the end of 2014?
2014, and I don't know why. It's clear as day that that belt is wrapped around my waist. And these visions that I've been having, like I spoke at the start of the interview, they seem to be coming true. I seem to have a habit of predicting the future, so I will never go against that. I will embrace it and encourage it.
They're all dressed like me. They're all trying to talk like me. They're all trying to be me. Everyone in the game wants this fight. This is the lottery fight. And this man took it on his last contract. Imagine that. Imagine getting the biggest fight in the history of the game and saying, shut your mouth, kid. You're getting paid what you got your last fight, and you're lucky you're even getting that. Yes, sir, and sign it. That's what happened.
Done yet? Man, absolute. How could I be pissed off? How could I be phased? But I am enjoying this. That's on. I'm 28. I'm 28 years of age. When he, like, there's no comparison here. When he was 28, he was nowhere near this level. I'm just enjoying this life.
When I go to the lightweight division, it will to gain more gold, to warm up my other shoulder, because I'll have this belt. My right shoulder will be lonely, so I want to rack that up as well.
You cannot say salam alaikum and congrats about whiskey.
Ooh, slap him then. Do something about it. What are you gonna do about that? He's at the disrespecting you. Do something then, I just shut your mouth. Fucking fool you.
Let's
Backwards cunt.
Thanks, Connor.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
You will keep the featherweight belt up until this fight.
I'm gonna wrap one on one shoulder, I'm gonna wrap the other on the other shoulder, and you're gonna need a fucking army to come take them belts off me. I'm not getting off this mic. I want him to come and take this mic off me. Otherwise, I'm taking over this whole shit.
He's too small. It's as simple as that. The power
looking pretty
to go
scrawny,
along
bro.
with the precision
You
will
look skinny.
absolutely demolish
You're
him.
cutting too much weight.
He has a few scrambles in him, and then he will break. Then I'm going to pick him apart.
I respect the fact that they are on their way out, but me, I'm only on my way in. So this is the way it must be. I must be ruthless, and I must send them out now.
So you think you broke him?
Yeah, I believe so.
Everyone's trying to be friends, you know. I don't have friends in this business. I don't have friends in the game. I am not friends with my competitors. I am ruthless in here, and I'm looking to take every single one of them out. Thank me and be grateful. Be grateful.
Okay, you done fucking talking now? Take this fight on 2 weeks' notice with me, motherfucker, and I'll whoop your ass.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, I butchered your face. I KO'd you. You were curled up like a bitch. You were curled up like a bitch. You were curled up like a bitch. I butchered your body. You couldn't even lift your hands up. You couldn't even lift your hands up. You can do that all you want, but at the end of the day, the knockout speaks for itself. And you hit the deck like a bitch. Man up and be yourself. You're like a gazelle, you know, bunched up together, hoping that you get spared. But I'm a lion.
You knocked out midgets.
I'm a lion in there, and I'm
Short
gonna eat
little
you alive.
people.
Your little gazelle friends are gonna be staring through the cage, looking at you, getting your carcass getting eaten alive, and they can
All
do
figured
nothing.
out, huh,
All they're gonna
motherfucker?
do is say,
No training
"We're never
partners
gonna
at
cross
all.
this river again."
Make no mistake, I'm setting up to be the greatest of all time. I am working towards it, and I will go down as the greatest of all time. So for that, is it really 2015 the year of the GOAT? It was meant to be. Fuck Team Diaz. And if you're down with Team Diaz, then fuck you too.